See, most people have never seen the calibration of credibility. They think that these people have some sort of credibility, whether on the right or the left. Even the politicians, they think they have the credibility, but really, based upon the lies that have happened and how they covered them up or didn't speak about them, they don't have it. Even the fact that COINTELPRO is still going on and none of them bring that up, they don't have the credibility. If the calibration does happen, then you would understand who does. And I have more credibility than these people. All of these people that you see, because I'm speaking on things as they are. These people like Anderson Cooper and the people who control Anderson Cooper, they are aware of this, which is why they have puppets come out, other puppets, who say outlandish things in order to give credibility to these people. And they make these little faces like, oh, I can't believe you're saying this. And then the person just says whatever. What do they get? Who knows? Maybe they get cracked for it or something. But at the end of the day, this person is working for the same people this person is working for. So let's get specific here. Mike Lindell, this guy, MyPillow guy CEO, been coming out saying unproven things, a Trump supporter. And he plays the role of the guy who says things that the system doesn't approve of. So he's going to talk about mean cures and things like that. So then they can also promote the other thing that they've been trying to push out, which I'm trying to skate around actually saying it because they take your stuff down on here. But you know what I'm talking about. Anything other than the approved message, he's saying that, but he's saying it in an outlandish way, in a way that could be easily discredited. And he's also a Trump supporter. So basically, anything that you say supporting Trump, or if you say Trump likes this, then people who don't like Trump are going to automatically don't like that. For example, if you say Trump likes Krispy Kreme donuts with chocolate frosting and pink sprinkles on it, then naturally the person who doesn't like Trump, even if at one point they like that specific donut, they're going to say, well, I don't like that donut either. That's just the way things have been going. So more recently, CEO has been banned from Twitter because he was talking about false election claims. And it's like, why are you banning him from Twitter? They're banning him from Twitter as if this is a necessary thing. Understand, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm an independent. As an independent, we are the most suppressed voice, the most ignored voice. Now, understand, I ain't getting all angry about it. I'm super chill. But it has to be understood that they don't want you to hear from independents. And it has to be understood how on point I am with my analysis here. Because y'all want to try to make it a left versus right thing so you can keep believing the same stupid crap. So this guy, MyPillow CEO, is banned from Twitter as if it's a thing that needs to be done. As in, the election is already over. It's already understood that Joe Biden is the president. So even if somebody comes out and says otherwise, it's like, what harm is in that? You could bring up the Capitol, but then I tell you that I understand the Capitol is a COINTELPRO operation, so you can't bring that up. So what are you trying to do here? You just want to censor people. Now, Mike Lindell is a faker. And also, nobody's checking for Mike Lindell for post-election news. Like, we all understand the election is over. So why am I going to go, well, you know what? I really want to hear what the MyPillow guy says about an election that's already been over, that's already settled. I want to hear from him on Twitter specifically. That's not a thing. That's not realistic. But they're making it that because he's a prop and he's an actor who has to sell this outlandish claims in the same way of a Marjorie Taylor Greene. There is no real justification of permanently banning Mike Lindell. The whole reason for that is to ban other people who might have credibility. That's the purpose. And then what else do we have? Mike Lindell has made 3-hour film about 2020 election. 3-hour film. You know, I would have never heard about that if it wasn't for the news. They're the biggest promoters of his stupid little video. Too crazy, even for Newsmax. Internet mocks MyPillow's Mike Lindell after host leaves disaster interview. Yeah, but it's meant to be that way. He's talking about the stupid Dominion voting system. That's a created talking point specifically for the point of discrediting anybody who doesn't trust everything that's going on. We're talking about government created conspiracy theories. So then that way the government controls the narrative. That way the mainstream media can say, oh, it's this and that, because they're the ones who own it. So they know all the details of it. And then they can bring it up anytime they want when they want to seem like they have credibility. So what I'm saying here is this guy here is a fraud. MyPillow guy, nobody gives a crap really about what he has to say about anything. I'm not checking for no freaking pillow salesman on election coverage. But if you watch The View, you're thinking it's something legit. Oh, I could watch that 30 times, talking about the reporter reacting to his crazy claim. Like, it's only so many times you can see somebody pretend to be some outlandish, crazy conspiracy theorist, and then a reporter reacting in a way that's appalled. It gets old after a while. But to see how people like The View react and how people on Twitter react, and then people call people domestic terrorists, these reactions are the troubling reactions because people are not using critical thinking skills. So in the case of this MyPillow guy, they need this guy. This is why they keep talking about this guy, in order to sell the message that they want you to hear. Redsilverj, all I gotta say.